Okay, welcome back to ARIGS system. In the previous video we looked at how to use the system on a daily basis for attendance keeping, and what we're going to do now is have a quick look at how to generate an invoice. If we have a quick look at Jane Doe's records, I've clicked on the wrong button over there. Okay, so if we just scroll down a little bit, computer's just a little bit slow here. Okay, so update record, select the month and the year. You can see that this system is keeping attendance for any of the previous months that Jane Doe has been present at the institution. So scroll down, you can see exactly what's been going on with her, when she's had a happy day, when she's been dropped off, when she's been picked up, and just anything. You can edit those, you can delete those. Okay, let's go back in there and let's have a quick look at how to generate an invoice. All you've got to do, even though we've got all of those details for her coming in and going out, you can generate an invoice for any of the previous months, again, that she's been there. So search, and that will give you the £500 that we do charge her every month. That's what we said in her contract. Okay, it is going to give you the option to add or subtract anything from that. So if we put say traveling costs on there, say if she was picked up and dropped off, £50 would make that. Click on continue and you can see what your invoice is going to look like. You've got your logo there, company details, Jane Doe's name, invoice date, the details of what she's been charged and what it adds up to. That's the payable amount, okay, including the notice that we set at the bottom in our configuration file. At this point you can either print or save that file. You've got that option, and over there, if I expand this a little bit for you, you can see what that invoice is going to look like. Okay, so I'm not going to save that. I'm just going to go back into it and I'm going to generate an invoice for John Doe, because his invoice is going to look quite different because it's actually going to calculate. Now remember, we did add one more record in there for him, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to delete that and then we'll generate an invoice. Okay, so that again, that was from the 5th of 13, search, and again these are his details. This is the one we don't want. Okay, so if you click on delete there, it'll ask you if you're sure you want to delete that, and we'll just confirm deleting it, and that should update. Okay, now if we just scroll down there to John Doe, generates invoice. Again, we need to select the month we want to generate an invoice for, because we can generate an invoice for previous months. Okay, so just May 2013, and that will give us every day that he's been in, the number of hours that he's done, multiplied by the rate, and you can see what's happening there. Okay, 16 times 5 will give you 80, 8 times 5 is 40, 8 times 5 is 40, all of that adds up to £160. Now for him, I'm going to show you how to give a discount. Very simply, a discount is a negative amount, so let's give him £10 off. We'll make that 150. Okay, continue, and you can see the final invoice, just like Jane Doe's one, logo, company details, his name, invoice date, and the details including the discounts that we've given him, and you can see it reflected there. Again, you can print or save that, and it takes a few seconds. It takes a few seconds to generate an invoice and hand it to the parents before they leave with their child, and at least you know they've got their invoice. It's taking you a few seconds. When you've got all the kids out the door, you don't have to look back. Okay, you're not now sitting down looking through paperwork trying to sort out your invoices. Okay, the system's good, it works beautifully, and it does your work for you. Give us a call if you have any trouble.